Thanks for hosting us. I did not know I was going to talk, but so
Hey, you got me ready all the time, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to first of all just say thank you for being here. Number two, this is a very important race. This is an important race because it's for the conservative movement, and we've got a lot of people right now that are looking at this race in particular because they want to see what happens when you go down to Austin and you govern not like you campaign. And that's exactly what we have right now in the guy that I'm running against, Giovanni Capriglione. I think he's someone who campaigned. When he knocked on your door 6 years ago, he knocked as a conservative. He said he was going to do something about taxes, that he was going to do something about Robin Hood, that he was going to vote against Joe Strauss, that he was going to do something about illegal immigration. But the reality is, that as you look at his record, he's gone from an A+ to a D- over the 6 years he's been here by Rice University. When it comes to property taxes, I think you're worse off today than you were 6 years ago. Appraisals have gone up, but we're relying on property taxes more than ever before. You've got a Robin Hood system and a school funding system that is over-reliant on property taxes. If you live in Grapevine, as Julie does, $44 million every year gets recaptured. If you live in Southlake, it's $26 million over the year. Look, over the course of 10 years, that's over $380 million in Grapevine and Colleyville alone. And so we've got to get away from relying on property taxes. We got to find a solution to Robin Hood, and it's no longer kicking the can down the road. And that's exactly what we have with the current incumbents in office. And that's what prompted me to get involved. I've been on the Keller City Council for 3 years. We've lowered the tax rate each and every year I was there, along with Rick Barnes, who's right here, who's running for county tax assessor.
There's multiple
seats that, yeah. Just want to make sure. You have to make sure you let it.
Don't forget the planter part.
But bottom line, in our time on Keller together, we lowered the rate. We introduced a homestead exemption for the first time in 30 years in Keller. That went from 1% to 8%. And so bottom line is, we got to do everything you can. When you elect your officials, it's for them to work on the hard issues. It's not to work on a gold depository building. Quite honestly, unless you're storing gold under your couch, I don't think it affects anybody in this room, where you store your gold.
Or storing Bitcoin. That was the latest thing. Storing Bitcoin in the depository.
Gold or Bitcoin.
Because that's an asset.
Gold or Bitcoin. I think bottom line, you're paying attention because, and what really hurts, it's our taxes, it's our school funding, how we're funding our schools, it's immigration. Those are the issues that we want to focus on. That's why I'm running for state representative. I think when you're in office for too long, you become complacent, and you start to cater to the people that fund your campaign. And so I've also believe that it's good to recycle new ideas and new leaders. And so this is why we're knocking on doors. Each and every day I met already 3 people that came up to me and said, you actually knocked on my door today. And so that's exciting to see. I didn't know who they were before. And that's how hard we're working. It's when I got in this race, it's because we're going to try to do it and win the first time around. I don't want to have to do a second time. And if I do, that's fine, we'll do it. But we're going to win this first time around, and we're going to knock on doors and meet as many voters as we can. And with your support, I've got a list out there that is a supporter volunteer sheet. Whether it be financial contribution, whether it be knocking on doors, please indicate how you can help our campaign, and we'll give you a call, and we're going to win this thing together, because that's what's going to take. All of us together in this room, reaching out to 5 people and saying, hey, come to the polls with me. If we do that, we're going to win, and we're going to take back our district. So thank you very much for having me. Thanks for Julie and Fred. And,